Good morning, my dear friends. I'm Mrs. Shivie. Welcome you all in the English class. Today we will learn the poem Eldorado, which is in the Unit-05 and Reading 3. So please open the book, be ready to learn the explanation of the poem. Okay, now Eldorado. It is the story of a pirate or the soldier who is wandering here and there in search of the place which name is Eldorado. Actually, Eldorado is the name of a place which is in the imagination of the writer, of the poet, and he has given his illusion to the pirate, to the narrator to search the place. So let's proceed to the poem Eldorado. In Spanish folklore, Eldorado was a legendary place in the Americas that was supposed to be filled with gold. This legend caused many heroes to go on quests to look for the place during the Middle Ages. Read this poem to see what happens to the knight in search of Eldorado. In Spanish folklore means in the Spain, when the stories were about to tell to the small children, then it was identified that there was the place Eldorado, and it was the legendary place, means it was the most famous place which was seen in the American state. That was supposed to be filled with what? With gold. Means this place was having so much gold inside the earth. Means it was having too much gold and wealth. When the people will mine the things, then they will get the gold. So it means they are having so much gold there in Eldorado. This legend caused many heroes to go on quest. So what will happen if the people will come to know that there is gold? So everyone will go there. So here also so many heroes were sent in search of gold. They came here to be free from the quest pyas bujhana, means they were having the thirst. So to quench the thirst, they come there in search of gold. And during the Middle Ages, this was the time when the Middle Ages were being occurred. Read this poem now. Let's start this poem and we will see what will happen with the person, with the knight who was gone there in search of Eldorado. There are so many questions will be arisen by the readers, by the students, by the teachers also. So at last we will see which type of questions were there and we got the answers. So we will see that where we will get the answers and how we will get the answers, or even knight was also there to get all the answers of his questions. So let's see. Gaily bedight, a gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long, singing a song in search of Eldorado. So, gallant bedight means the people who is wearing the dress, the colorful dress in the body manner, means बहुत सजे, सुंदर से decorated कपड़ा पहने हुए, just like a groom पहनता है ना decorated कपड़े, सजे हुए कपड़े. तो ऐसे ही उस जगह पर एक ऐसा व्यक्ति है जो कलरफुल ड्रेस पहना हुआ है एंड a gallant knight. Gallant means the person who is having the bravery, who is brave and also was having so much courage to handle the situation. So he is called gallant. So here a person who is having the bravery, who is having the courage, and he is knight. So brave knight came there and he was wearing the colorful dress in sunshine and in shadow. Means when the sun was shining with the sun and when the sun was set, he came there. Had journeyed long. Journeyed here, journey. The noun was converted into verb. So he traveled there for the whole day and whole night in search of Eldorado. So singing in song and in search of Eldorado. आप जान रहे हो ना, आप देख रहे हो ना आप लोग, कि अगर कोई भी पर्सन कहीं भी जाता है, अगर अपने ऊपर प्रेशर लेगा, टेंशन लेगा, हाँ, इरिटेटेड होगा, तो उसको काम बहुत बर्डन लगेगा, बहुत हार्ड लगेगा, हाँ, बट हियर he was doing the work in a very pleasant manner. He started to sing the song and he was mingled in the enjoyment. He was having the pleasure because he had to search the place and he doesn't want to be engaged in any disappointment, in any irritation. So he starts singing the song and he was trying to search the place which name was Eldorado. But he grew old, this night so bold, and over his heart a shadow fell as he found no spot of ground. They looked like Eldorado. So here, but he grew old means he had been having the age, means he has spent the time, so much time there, and this night is so bold. Even then, he in the old age, in the grown up age, he was having so much boldness, so much courage, so much bravery, and over his heart a shadow. Even then, he was having the slantingness, the shadowness, the dullness in his heart. Even then, he was having the courage to find that place. Fell as he found no spot of ground. Whenever we will not find any place, if we are searching the particular place, then we will have the confusion, we will have the frustration, isn't it? So he was also having the frustration, little bit frustration in his mind, that he didn't able to get the place. But he, no spot of ground take look like Eldorado. He was having the courage, being the courageous person. He was searching the place Eldorado, but nowhere he was able to find this place. So this lack of searching, he was too much disappointment and he was having too much discourageness because he was there in search of Eldorado. Even then, he was that he doesn't have the place. Now see the third stanza. And as his straight failed him at length, he met a pilgrim shadow. Shadow said he, where can it be? This land of Eldorado. So, and as his strength failed him at length in a very lengthy manner, means his strength was there, and through the strength he was being to be failed. So he was saying that his strength was there with him and it was not there to be failed with him. He met a pilgrim shadow. There he got the pilgrim shadow. In general way, in general language, pilgrim is called the religious place. But here, pilgrim shadow is called for the spirit, for the bad human being of our bad, the bad soul. So he is saying that he has come there and he met a pilgrim shadow there. He met with a person who was not alive. He met with a bad spirit. Shadow, said he, and immediately he was seeing him and he was calling him Shadow. So he was shouting, he was calling him and saying that Shadow, come here. Where can it be, this land of Eldorado? And the question arises by him and he was saying that where is Eldorado? He gave his ultimatum to that spirit, to that pilgrim shadow, to that person, and he was asking, night was asking the question to that shadow, that where is Eldorado? Understanding? Okay, now come to the last paragraph. Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow, ride boldly, ride. The shade replied, if you seek for Eldorado. So he was giving another questions to him and he was asking so many questions, that over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow, ride boldly, ride. The shade replied. Again, the another name is called for him, that is shadow, and the another name is that is shade, and the first name was pilgrim shadow. So the shade replied on the question of that knight that yes, I have seen. He's saying that he has seen the shadow or the place of Eldorado there over the mountains. Maybe it will be found there over the mountains, and maybe it will be there near the moon. Means if you will go on the mountains, there you will see the moon. There you can see that place Eldorado. So again he is saying down the valley of the shadow, means he is not also sure and he is confusing him, and he is giving another point, another ultimatum to him. And now next thing is there that he is saying maybe it will be there in the valley of the shadow. Ride boldly, ride. Now he is giving the indication to him, instruction him, suggested him that you should go on the horse. It means he is on the horse, and you should have the bold ride. You should have ride bravely on the horse, and you should go there near the valley, over the mountains, near the moon, and into the shadow also. So he is giving so much confusion, and he also giving so much places to be searched there for Eldorado. If you seek for Eldorado, again he is continuing. If you will be there to search the Eldorado, then move here and there. If you will get it from there, then you can continue your journey. So everywhere you can see where is Eldorado. So how many questions will be arise there in your mind? Let's see. I think so many questions will be there now. Yes. So we will write the questions. We will write the answers also. Means in your opinion, which type of answer could be there for that questions. So now this live session is ended now. Please do subscription for my channel and do the likes of the videos. Have a good day.